Hello again, everybody, from Walker-Field at the Ashland Middle School. It's time once again for Ashland High School varsity sports. Tonight, boys varsity soccer with the Clockers hosting the Medfield High School Big Blue. Bob Thacker, Will McLennan, bringing you this game on a chilly night. As Athletic Director Phil Moracy introducing the starting lineups for both teams.
Starting in defense, wearing number 2, Kyle Wyatt. At forward, a senior wearing number 11, Manny Vandershout. A junior wearing number 8, playing midfield, Matt Ripley. In goal, a sophomore wearing number 1, Kellen Roach. Playing defense and wearing number 9, a junior, Sebastian Pokora. Wearing number 16, a sophomore, playing defense, Alec Kirchberger. At forward, wearing number 4, a senior, Jonathan Gibbs. At forward, wearing number 10, a junior, Michael DeWolf. Wearing number 3, a junior, Patrick Daly, playing midfield. Another midfielder, sophomore, wearing number 19, Louis Cavallo. And rounding out the lineup of the Clockers this evening, a junior wearing number 6, Jared Alves. The Clockers are coached by Bob Mascaro, assisted by Louis Concals and Jose Concals. And if I could ask you all now to please rise and honor America, the playing of our national anthem. Our flag is located right over the top of the building.
Okay, we're just about ready to start.
I would like to welcome everybody. As well as establishing a healthy environment for all competition. We will not tolerate any negative statements or actions towards competitors, game officials, or fans in attendance. Please enjoy this evening.
Clockers out first from their huddle. Warriors on the sideline getting ready to come out. Here they come. Clockers in their home white, navy blue pants with a white stripe. Big Blue is wearing a baby blue and white combination. Clockers, both teams actually come in 1-1. Ashland owns a win over Millis, a 1-0 win. Louis Carvalho with the goal. And they lost to the Dover Sherburne Raiders 2-0. Medfield owns a win over Bellingham and went down to Westwood. Coach of Medfield is Jason Heim in his third season. He won 9 games last year, made the MIAA tournament, were knocked out in the first round by Oliver Ames. Clockers are captained by Jared Alves, Pat Daly, Mike DeWolf, and Jonathan Gibbs, and we're underway. Medfield defense breaks up Ashland at midfield. Now the Clockers try to get something going towards the net. Big 19 is Luis Cavallo. He is the only goal here in the young season for the Clockers to win the game against Millis. Looks like on defense, the Clockers have number 2, Kyle Wyatt. And number 9, Sebastian Pokora. '18 is Russ Daly. He gets ahead of there. Both teams sensing some early sluggishness, trying to spur their teammates on. And there's the first out of bounds on the near touch line. No one thought so, but it's Ashland ball. Alex Kirchberger, 16. Gets it into Cavallo. And the first touch of the game for the keeper. His name I didn't get. Here comes the first shot of the game. No, it's a centering pass and a good one. But the Clockers cut off the angle. It's a goal kick. Good kick out to midfield. On the far touchline, it's out of bounds. The Clockers throw it in. It's a good one down the right sideline. Deflected out of bounds by the receiving Clocker. The header is to no one. 1-on-4. But the Medfield player is a strong one. Now he gets some help. Centering pass doesn't connect, yet it stays in, and we've got our first whistle. It must be an offside. Free kick for Ashland. It's just a short one and a dangerous one. Right in front of the keeper. And it looks like it's going to go out of bounds, but it doesn't. Finally does. Pokora with a nifty play to get the throw in. Medfield with a nice opportunity here. The Clockers break it up. Manny Vanderschiff, a player to watch for the Clockers, number 11. Matt Ripley is 8. Ashland believes in the quick kick off the free kick, and they believe in the short one. A speedy shot in the first save of the game. It's going to give a corner kick, the first one of the game, to the Medfield Warriors. Very active player, Ben Pantuck, number 13. Looks like a player to watch. It's a little deep. Not touched by anyone. And another very clever play by 18 or 19, Luis Carvalho. 18? Russ Daly is 18. Carvalho is 19. Big Blue wants to start over, and they settle it back deep. Now the long kick. It's onside. They got two players down there, one on the right, one on the center, one on the left. Now it goes into the corner. There's no whistle. No whistle. Now we hear the whistle. Thought I heard it, but the players kept playing. Long, nice throw in. Medfield with a chance. They try to regroup and send it all the way back. John Gibbs looks to pressure it. Daly. Ashland with a chance here. John Gibbs wearing number 4, one of the captains of the Clockers in his senior season. Medfield loses it by their own fault. Mike DeWolf, 10 active for Ashland. Now Medfield's got to throw it in a good spot, and he's looking to make this one like a corner kick from what I can see. He sends it hard to the right of the net. Blasted out of bounds, and it looks like a corner kick for the Big Blue. Here comes the Medfield corner kick. Not as deep. Headed over the net. The Ashland goalie is Kellen Roach. Medfield with the territorial advantage here. We're in the 10th minute. No score. Ashland and Medfield at the Ashland Middle School Grump Walker Field. Goal kick coming up. Roach does not take him, apparently. Sebastian Pecora is going to take it. And he gets a beautiful one. Matt Ripley, number 8, had a chance. Medfield showing some good passing and good patience, perhaps too much patience. They haven't had any good shots on the goal. The header went over the net on the corner kick. That was their best shot. Rauch handles that one. Straight up. Back it comes. Look out here. Look out here. Ripley relieves the pressure by booming it out of the far touch line. Medfield with the throw in from a pretty good spot. They go short. Made a mistake. Clockers have the throw in now. Ashland in white, Medfield in the light blue. Clockers trying to make a thrust. There's a nice collision. The arm went up, the elbow went up, and that brings the whistle and turns it over to Medfield on the free kick. Long boot. Here's a breakaway. 1-on-2. Tricky dribbles, gets it off. It's wide off the side of the net. Good bid there. Ashland ends up with the corner kick. It's a good, hard, low one to midfield. Medfield's been keeping it in, and they're not afraid to send it back to discombobulate the clockers in the process. Ashland very little in Medfield territory. As we go into the 14th minute. On the near touchline, in it comes, out it goes. Mike DeWolf, number 10, pounding that out. A little pushing there. Russ Daly throwing his weight around, trying to get good position. The fourth throw in. Another soft one. There's a good pass inadvertently by Pokora. And it's the fifth consecutive throw in for the Big Blue. And we got just a small delay. We don't know why. Timeout. The official wants to have a conversation. Some type of a substitution ordered by the official. Perhaps some blood. We don't know. What we now hear is a jewelry violation. An earring, a belly button ring, or some such thing sent him to the sidelines. Jonathan Gibbs looking to make a play. He gets whacked. Medfield's getting a lot of center field play going on. Midfield play, I should say. They play 80 minutes in high school soccer in the Tri-Valley League. And we're in the 16th minute right now. No score, Ashland and Medfield. Tonight's game being played on September 12th, 2006. Third game of the season for both teams. And we've got a whistle. Clockers are going to get the free kick. Who's going to take it? It's going to be Pokora once he finds his spot. Let's see if he sends one deep. Clark has had nothing going in the Medfield end. He goes short and elects to try to make a run here down the right sideline. The Warriors take it away, and they've got a guy loose. Rouch comes out nicely. His third stop of the match. Swings it out to the right side. Carvalho trying to get something going. Nothing doing. And we got some subs for Medfield. And the Big Blue's going to throw it in. And here it comes. Down to the corner, nobody there. Hard shot wide, near side to Kellen Roach. Goal kick. It's like Pokora is going to take it. It's a beauty. Headed right back at you. Jake Tadaro, number 13 in the game. Medfield accidentally sends it out of bounds. Clockers throw it in, but just can't get anything going into the Medfield end. Clockers are all over that, but a speedy Medfield player makes it a very dangerous play as it rolled right in front of the goal mouth. Clockers had to belt it out of bounds, and it's the third corner kick of the game for the light blue. Clockers have had nothing resembling a corner kick. Route shouting instructions. Another great corner kick. Goes out of bounds off of Medfield, so the Clockers get the goal kick. Right to midfield. And as has been the pattern this entire first half, right back at you. Let's see what that is. Is it going to be a corner? Yes, it is. Number 4. Jeff Kimball, number 8, taking the corner. It's another good one. Gets deflected out deep. Gibbs overruns it. Medfield controls. Beautiful outlet pass. Centering pass deflected beautifully by Jake Tadaro, I guess. Ashland has it in Medfield territory, and they get something going now towards the net. I guess not. Out it comes. And it's a breakaway, one-on-one. He takes it to the center. A great move. They break him up. Was there a handball? No. Rouch carries it out and throws it out. Carvalho's got it. He sends it ahead. It goes out. Great hustle by Matt Ripley there. Trying to get a shot for Ashland. DeWolf doesn't handle it, and here comes the big blue. DeWolf misfires again. Gibbs can't get it. Medfield sends it back to its keeper. Medfield not afraid to pass the ball in their own end. Accidentally tipped out of bounds. Nice place by DeWolf. He was ready to throw it in when the whistle blew for the substitution. Matthew Ripley's going to get a rest. And the new player is the one and only Justin Davis. Shifty move there. Good fake. Nowhere to really go with it, though. Everything bunched up in the center of the field. If you're used to watching professional or World Cup soccer, this is a different game. You don't see those long passes. You don't see that big cushion that they give every player. He goes into a spin, gets the call cleverly. He might have been tipped. I don't really know. Nathan Walkowitz. Gets the nice opportunity here. The penalty shot. Oh, it's a beauty. Right in front of the net. They couldn't connect. The Clockers break it out. The Warriors keep it in. Medfield in control. The Clockers and Kellen Roach have kept them off the board. No score. We're in the 25th minute. Justin Davis, 14, very active. Ashland with a chance here. See if Pokora can give him some position. He sends it high and deep to the far corner, headed twice by Medfield. And back it comes into the Ashland zone. Clock is a desperation kick out of bounds to relieve the pressure and stop the attacking Warriors. Everything going Medfield's way, but no score. Here it comes again. Rouch handles it. Doesn't know what he exactly wants to do. He's going to kick it. High and short. And headed right back. Russ Daly couldn't do anything with it. Ripley's back in the game as far as I could tell, number 8. At center field. The new coach of the Clockers is Bob Mascaro. He was an assistant at Babson College in Wellesley for 13 years. Head coach of the Clockers, first season. His assistants are Luis Goncalves, who handles the JVs, and Jose Goncalves. also helping out. Rouch handles another one. Another short, high kick gets out to midfield. The bounce, it bounces. Oh, tremendous move there. And here's a chance. Does he hook it? He centers it. I guess he centered it. He had a player sitting on the doorstep he was going to in the far corner, but it didn't get there as Rouch handled it. Clockers with their deepest penetration of the entire game. They got a throw in from a very good spot coming up. Let's see what they can do here. They send it out. Jonathan. Quick pass, intercepted. Over on the far touchline, it goes out of bounds. Who's got the throw in? It's going to be Medfield. Oh, a vicious elbow, no whistle. Oh, nice move there. They send him. The speedy defender gets back. Daly nearly tipped. Medfield with good intensity, meeting that challenge by the Clockers here in the last few minutes. Daly tied up, but the whistle goes against him. Beautiful kick. Is a little too long. It is. Clockers get the goal kick out of it. Goal kick coming up. We're in the 31st minute. Only 10 minutes left in the first half. Ashland nothing and Medfield nothing. Out it goes. Who's got the throw in? It's White. Down the sideline it goes. Fair amount of midfield play here in the last few minutes, which is actually an improvement for Ashland here in the first half, as almost everything has been down in their end. And here it comes again. Watch out for the streaker. A desperation kick gives Medfield a throw in a great place, and they don't take their time either. Daly trying to break him up. That one's deflected.
Come to it, Mike. Come on, Mike. You gotta fight for that ball. Working hard, Mike.
Mikhail Taxker throws it in. It's in a good spot, but Medfield's there. Gibbs sends it back.
Open it up, there, Fresh. Open it up.
Pokora trying to make a play. Has another chance here. Tries to thread the needle. Gets it through. Medfield has it on the far sideline. Puts it out of bounds. The Clockers should have the throw in here if I'm not mistaken. And we've got a sub. In it comes. Rouch comes way out and gives it the foot. Good play by Kellen Rouch. Back and forth it goes without any particular design by either team. Another chance broken up quickly. Offside and just offside. He lets it fly anyway, and I don't think the official's going to care for that. And he's just going to speak to the player about that. The whistle had blown. The player knew it was offside, but he just had to let it go anyway. More of an etiquette thing than a foul. 6 minutes left in the first half. Down the right sideline. Clark has dropped back and give Medfield this throw in. Not really contesting it. There's the throw in down the sideline, headed by the Clockers. Medfield has it. Into the corner it goes. What speed. Rouch gets dirty. And a good time for it, too. Wide open out here. They close on it fast and take it away. Daly challenges. Russ, that is. Russ. Oh, he's looking to get knocked down from behind there. It doesn't happen. He makes one more move. Clears a path. No call. Nice centering pass. The header. Rouch has it and is hammered into his net. The whistle blows. The card is displayed. Medfield really picking up the attack here and playing very, very rough. Finally, a yellow card displayed as they hammered the Ashland keeper, Kellen Rauch, knocking him back into the net. And another whistle. The official was still doing his paperwork on the field. Wasn't ready, so they're going to re-kick. Of course, in soccer, the clock continues to run relentlessly. 3 minutes left in the half. No score. Ashland and Medfield. One of the best goal kicks for Ashland this evening. But Medfield relentlessly brings it right back, and now they're falling left and right. Back to the keeper. He elected to kick it inexplicably. Clockers have a chance. They center it. They can't connect. They still have a chance. Back it comes hard. He handles it. Fires it out. About 2.5 to go. The official time, of course, kept only on the field. Another clocker's down. Looks like a free kick coming up for Ashland. Under 2 minutes now. And there's another whistle. And another card. Medfield coach Jason Himes says, what's going on? Everything's a card. 2 yellow cards in the latter moments of the first half. Ashland with another free kick. And again, the game delayed as the official does his paperwork on the field. And there it goes. Ashland with a chance here. Out it goes. Bob Mascaro, the Ashland coach, handling that one. Clockers trying to get another break here. Medfield desperate to push one in at the end of this first half. A first half they dominated. Out of bounds. Time running down. Kept on the field, the time known only to the officials. But you can be pretty sure there's less than a minute to go. Clockers will have a throw in here at midfield. Down it goes into the corner, out of bounds. They didn't get the throw in there. That wouldn't have been a bad spot. DeWolf gets a good foot in. Here's a chance. Had a poor angle, let it go anyway. Wouldn't shock me to see time expire here before the goal kick takes place. Clock is in no hurry. Not too strong. Headed right back into the danger zone. The backhanded kick. In a tough spot in the box. Clockers relieved the pressure. It went out of bounds. Medfield with a great throw and coming on. One last chance before halftime to get on the board. It's going to be Medfield's. Weakly to the center. Clockers collide. Bad pass. Rauch has to handle it. He holds it. Now he lets it go. High and short. They let it go out. A spinner, a big collision. They blame Russ Daly for it. So a free kick for the Big Blue. Let's see if he goes right to the net. They line up. There it is. He goes right for the net. It falls short in a beautiful spot. Left-footed over the net. Goal kick coming up. Clockers again in no hurry. Just trying to get into the locker room at halftime scoreless. And there is the half. As the whistle sounds, it's halftime at Walker Field. Medfield with the big territorial advantage, but it's Ashland nothing and Medfield nothing with 40 minutes to go. Stay with us. We'll be back in 10 seconds with the second half.
Here in the second half, the Medfield-Hopkinton game. Excuse me, that's the Medfield-Ashland game. You know, these rookie announcers make a lot of mistakes. But we have a corner kick here coming up for, looks like Medfield. Ball's in the box. Playing around, a shot on goal. Oh, it's just high and to the right. Ashland dodges a bullet on that corner kick. It'll be a goalie kick in the 18 for Ashland. That would be Kellen Roach going to be taking the kick, hopefully getting it into the Medfield territory and put some pressure on the Medfield defenders. There it is. No, right to a Medfield. Back out now into the center. Headed back. Got some rough play here. We're not passing well, not connecting well. Here comes a speedy Medfield right winger down, cutting it across. No one to pass it to. Makes a circle and kicks it out of bounds. No, not out of bounds. Ashland controls, and Ashland puts it out of bounds. It'll be a throw into Medfield. The rookie announcer is about ready to get replaced by the voice of the Clockers. It's out of bounds. It's going to be throw into Medfield. Again, Medfield putting a lot of pressure on the Ashland goalie. It's kicked out. Oh, the passing just isn't crisp. It's down the side. There's a cutback. Oh, it's kicked into the middle. This could be trouble. It's put out by Ashland. But again, back in. Ashland relieves the pressure by kicking the ball right out of bounds. We've got to connect a little bit better. So that was DeWolf on the kick out. Ashland waiting for the throw-in. We've got an injured Ashland player on the sidelines. That looks like Pat Daly is being talked to by the referee. Looks like he has a bit of a shoulder problem. He's going to be subbed out. So we've got some time here while Mr. Daly makes it to the sidelines. And in comes another young Clocker. Looks like Coach Mascaro has populated his team with a bunch of underclassmen. That's good for a building program. Somewhat tough for Matt Ripley is the one that has replaced Daly. There's a shot on goal. That's behind the goal. Again, not crisp on the crosses. The Ashland program has had some tremendous success over the last couple of years, placing a lot of the kids into college programs. And with new coach Mr. Mascaro coming in from Babson College, taking on a very inexperienced young team, it could be quite a building year, but one which kids will learn a lot and come back, I'm sure, very strong next year. It's kicked into the center. Mr. Ripley tries to grab it from Mr. Cora and can't get it. It's going to be thrown into Medfield. We're going to hand the mic back to the voice of the Clockers, Cap.
Good job, Tony. Advantage Medfield here in the second half, just like in the first. Although it looks like they've lost a step or two over the halftime. One thing I've noticed is the Clockers are kicking a lot of balls out of bounds on defense. And that's a team that knows that it's being outplayed and is desperate to maintain the tie. Clockers in a position with no score in this game to try to steal a win here tonight at Walker Field. It only takes one if they can keep the Big Blue off the board. The corner coming up, the fifth of the game, the first of the second half. Towards the net, Kellen Roach. The big stop. He's been tested several times this evening. He's been up to every single one. Unofficially 7 stops for Rauch. Medfield keeper, who we think is Scott Holbrook. Got him for 1 save unofficially tonight. Medfield with 5 or 6 corner kicks. Clockers with none. Second save for Holbrook. Matthew Ripsley mad at himself. Wanted to make a play, kicked it out of bounds instead. Oh, a shifty move here. The Clockers close on him. He gives it up. A good hard shot. Save Rauch. What a rebound. Long and high and over. Another good hard shot. Let's see, we're in the 49th minute. No score. Ashland and Medfield. And if you're a Clocker fan, you're thinking, can they get a break here? Get something going towards the net, get a goal, and maybe steal a game here. Here comes another one that's wide. Rauch lets it go. He gets the corner kick. The goal kick, I mean. Great chance here. Rauch again. He does not get that kickoff quickly. He waits till his players get upfield, sends it high. They battle at midfield. The official saw something he didn't like. It goes Medfield's way, inexplicably. Just the slightest of touching back to back. Free kick. We're taking a blessed time, and it's a beauty. He tries to head it. It's in. There's the goal for Medfield. A beautiful field kick. A beautiful kick from midfield right in front of Kellen Rauch and headed ever so slightly, just enough to throw him off into the net. 1-0 Medfield. Time of the goal. 50-15 in the 51st minute. Matt DePisa getting that goal. And that, the way this game has been played territorially at least, it's going to be a tall order for the Clockers to win. But a tie would be very gratifying, but it's going to take a goal. And before we can even think about a goal, we got to get a shot on Scott Holbrook. The Big Blue again on the attack all night long. Clockers desperate to hold them off.
Go, buddy, go. Come on, off, Fred. Go, Trevor. Open it up. Open up for us. Down the way, guy.
Clockers coming off a very encouraging season last year where they made the MIAA postseason tournament and won a tournament game. Coach Kevin White's last year. You must have at least a .500 record to get into the tournament. The Clockers 1-1 here early in the season. Tonight's game being played on September 12th, 2006. Deflected in front, and out of bounds it goes. Pecora continues to play tough on defense for the Clockers. Danger, danger. Rauch handles the fly ball.
Let's go, Ashland. Look for the ball.
smooches it. Gibbs hit from behind. This is a free click for Ashland. To the sideline it goes. Gets by Ripley. DeWolf can't do anything with it. DeWolf gets it back. Looking to make a play. Passes it back. Clock is tentative. Pat Daly, number 3. Oh, a vicious push in the back.
Look up! Where's the flag, sir?
Medfield player collapsing as if he was shot from that elbow. Free kick. Oh, it's another beauty. This Medfield team really knows where to place the ball. Rouch, very heady move there. Kellen Rouch, unofficially 14 stops tonight. He's been busy between the pipes for the Clockers. Clockers have the throw in. And we've got some subs coming in. One for each team. Long shot. It's wide. Goal kick for Ashland. Ben Pantuk has been very active for Medfield tonight, number 13. He's been a force. There he is again, making that nice pass. He's very clever and a good physical presence as well. Into the far corner it gets. Looking for a corner kick now. Lets it fly. The header at the corner was just a little too far to make a good play on. Okora will take the goal kick. Here it comes. Good, hard, low one. Gibbs battles. Goal! Medfield makes it 2-0 with quite a flurry in front of the Ashland net. Incessant pressure paying off for the Big Blue now as they go up 2-0. Time of the goal, 57:50. Austin Reed gets the goal for Medfield. Now the Clockers in a huge 2-0 hole. Medfield goes right back to the attack. Jarrett Alves, number 6, one of the co-captains. Jarrett's going to throw this one in. Bennett, Jared Alves, I almost said Jared Bennett. Jared Alves gets that foot in to break up that play. Clockers would like to get at least one chance at a goal. Very demoralizing when you just can't get anything going in the offensive zone. Oh, very, very good moves here. And a very nice pass, but it's offside. That's Austin Reed. He had the second goal. He's got every move, the speed, and the power. Warriors turn that one around. And we're going to get a shot here. The last second he tried to get it off. Did he get the corner? He did not. Goal kick, Ashland. We're in the 62nd minute. It's Medfield 2, Ashland nothing. Blocked beautifully. And it comes again. It's relentless. This veteran Medfield team features 11 seniors against a young Clocker squad tonight, overmatched but battling hard. And it comes. Good hustle there. Carvalho battling. Mikhail Taxer, number 7, active. The throw-in is going to come from a very dangerous spot if you're a Clocker fan. They throw it in short. Tricky move. Picked up. Medfield controls. Tries to make a pass deflected. They get a good bounce. Straight up it goes. Clockers miss the header. Warriors send it into the corner. Tricky move. Looking for a corner-style kick. There it is. Out front, deflected, drilled. Wow, great save by Kellen Rauch. Number 15 for Rauch tonight. He's given up 2. Corner kick number 7 coming up for the Big Blue. They set up their formation. The Clockers set up their defense. Rauch takes his position. Dead center, bouncing straight up. On goal, Rauch catches it. To midfield it comes. Dangerous play. But the foul's on Ashley. This is where how they got their first goal on a play just like this, headed in at the goal mouth. This one is short of that. They bump again. No whistle. That's going to be a desperation out of bounds. Gives the ball to Medfield on a throw-in, or did it deflect? Subs coming in now, wholesale. Just 13.5 left in the game. Medfield 2, Ashland nothing. Bob Thacker and Will McLennan on Channel 10, the school channel, your home all year long for Ashland High School varsity sports. The Clockers are only on 10. Watch out here. The Clockers get a bounce. No, it's Medfield again. Short of the net. Defended. Clockers continue to battle. Gibbs wants the throw in, and now he gets it. Good work by John Gibbs. Oh, Pat Daly. An accidental out-of-bounds hit. Blocked in front. He comes out. He took a chance, and he got away with it and made a nice play. Scott Holbrook. Not a great kick. Pat Daly can't reach that. It goes out of bounds. Medfield's throw in on the near touch line. Clockers want to defend this as best they can. Almost a handball on Gibbs and an elbow on Gibbs. No, an elbow on Gibbs, literally. He gets the free kick, sends it to an unawares Jared Alves. And whistles, whistles, whistles. As we're headed for the 71st minute. Medfield 2, Ashland nothing. A free kick coming up, but a little bit too close. Back it goes 10 yards or so. Good. Low. Hard. Gibbs controls. Couldn't settle it. Medfield takes it away with some very tricky dribbling. And here's a break for the Warriors. Rauch has to come out. He does handle it. This one he gets off quickly. Potential rake for Ashland. This one breaks through, a race to the ball. Medfield gets it, the shot. I guess it missed near side. They always look like they're going in. But that did not find the back of the net. About 9 minutes to go. The night getting chillier. After a beautiful day here in Ashland. A chilly night. A modest crowd on hand for the boys varsity match. Alves is going to have a throw in. Clockers need a goal in a hurry to make this last 8-9 minutes interesting. Patrick Daly lets it fly to a out it goes. Medfield has to throw in deep in their own corner. No sense of urgency noticeable for the white-clad Clockers. No sense of desperation for that goal that would make these last 8 minutes interesting. They pack it in a little bit now. Pat Daly. Pocoro, well-placed pass. Luis Carvalho couldn't make a play, but the Clockers are going to have a free kick in a very, very nice spot. Right in the middle, right in front of the goalie, Scott Holbrook. Let's see who's going to take it. It's going to be Luis Carvalho. Carvalho with Ashland's only goal of the season to win the Millis match last week. He's going to get a chance to put one in here. Hard for the corner. He missed the corner. Good try by Carvalho. And that would have been interesting if that had trickled through. So an opportunity is missed. And a rare opportunity it was tonight. A rare goal kick for Scott Holbrook. Hard and short. Takes a very nice Medfield bounce. And here come the Warriors. Streak off the side of the net. Kellen Roush cutting the angle down beautifully. We are now in the 75th minute. Up it comes. Medfield trying to control. Clock is with a chance here as it comes to the center of the field. The speedy Warriors continue their assault towards the goal. Now they settle it at midfield. Gibbs takes it away. They take it back. Alves sends it, headed right back and hard. Settled. Nice centering pass. Broken up beautifully by Ashland, but he falls down. Look out here. Look out here. Takes a dive, no whistle. Who's got the throw in? It's White. Clocker throwing. They go forward. Clocker send it. Carvalho has to watch it go out of bounds. Just couldn't catch up to it. 77 minutes behind us. Medfield looking for one more. The Clockers just looking for a chance. Pat Daly playing very hard tonight. Pat wearing number 3. He's played very, very tough. Manny Vanderschiff 11 into the game. Looking for a chance to show what he can do. Hasn't had many chances tonight. We're in the 78th minute. Into the corner it goes. Slide tackle, takes it away. Nice play. Hard shot, good opportunity. Sails harmlessly away. And now we're in the 79th minute. We're in the final 2 minutes of the game. Medfield 2, Ashland nothing. Bob Thacker, Will McLennan with you tonight on Channel 10. Boys varsity soccer at Ashland High School. Ashland and Medfield battling as they always do. Both teams going at it right till the final whistle. Kyle Wyatt, number 2, getting some action for Ashland. Offside. Rouch handles it. Brings it way up. Carvalho.
On Saturday night, JV's at 5 and the varsity at 7 versus Hopkinton. Field hockey will be playing tomorrow evening here. And Friday night is our home opener for our football team versus Sharon High School here at 7 o'clock.
Stadium clock is off, and this game is over.
Congratulations to both teams on a well-played game. Congratulations to the Warriors from...
A great effort by both teams tonight, but all Medfield as they dominated from start to finish in a 2-0 win. The Clockers played very, very hard, but were just totally outmanned and just could not clear the zone as Medfield kept up a very talented, experienced team, kept the pressure on. Kellen Rouch, outstanding in the net for the Clockers. He's the MVP of the game from the Ashland side. Pat Daly, number 3, also had a very good game. And Matt, number 8, Matt Ripley, also played tough for the Clockers tonight, and as did Sebastian Pokora on defense, and he was under a lot of pressure all night long. The teams shake hands, and we'll remind you to stay with us all season long, all year long for Ashland High School varsity sports. They're only on 10, the exclusive home of the Ashland Clockers. So for Will McLennan, this is Bob Thacker, and we'll see you next time for Ashland Varsity Sports on Channel 10.